This is previous broadcast I started, and so there I saw that broadcast were not starting on my phone, and I did not understand that here on the apps TV I was checking that broadcast did not start on the YouTube, on the Facebook, that's everywhere did not start the broadcast. But why? And right now it started this broadcast. So guys, here, yeah, right now it started. So right now it started and this broadcast. So guys, let's start the broadcast here right now. So guys, here I'm right now going to tell you all that here. So you all know about me for a long time, but in my life actually that's when started when came Periscope in my life, and so from that time you all know me. But actually that's here who also know about our real life here. So I think দরজাটা বাবাই দিয়ে আসতে বললাম জানিস বাবাই, আমি তো চেঁচাতে নাও করেছিলাম। So guys, hey Jay, oh my god, long time after Jay. I hope that's everything going on well. Yeah Jay, I'm very well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope that's everything going on well for you and for your family. That's great. So here I'm very well. I'm very well. So I just came live with you all. It's 10:57 in the night here in India, and you are all right now live with me. So guys, for a long time I was making plan that so one day, yes, Happy New Year, Happy New Year for you and your family. That's a great. That's a great. Thank you so much. I hope that this new year going on good for you and your family. I hope so. So right now here we are all already. That's here. It's end of the January. It's 26th January here in India. It's Republic Day for Indian peoples. So hey, Edie Craft, Namaskar and Namaskar and Namaskar. So guys, you all know me from Periscope. And so from Periscope, when I started to share with you all, that's our daily village life about my life and my family life and our real life. I already started to share with you all for a long time. Hey, Baba Jinder, thank you so much for the award. So here today in this broadcast, especially I started, I just wanted to tell you all that's about our rural life, daily lifestyle, how was is 20 years before. I mean, when Periscope did not come. Happy 73rd Independence Day. This is, thank you so much for Independence Day. And so this is here right now today, Republic Day. Yes. So thank you so much, Edic, Edic Crepon, and that's I'm just right now here in this broadcast. I started to share with you all that share some real life story about our area, about my village. So here at first, always I will tell you all that's about my village and where I also taken birth here in this area. So from my childhood I'm watching this village and show about our nature and everything. So at first I will share that's how many years we are all enjoying this village. So if we say from where if we don't know from where we came here in this area, so I know that's about seventh generation we are all living here in this village. So seventh generation here came in this from where came we don't know actually. So before where we were living, our grandfathers were living. So I don't know anything. I know that's in your country, that's your lifestyle, how you all enjoy it. You know that. What is the name of this village? It's a name. My village name is Agneshwar. Agneshwar. AGNASHWAR, because now it's you subscribe. Thank you. Sing. Subscribe, because thank you so much for the subscribe my Hash TV. So guys, here every day I always try to share with you all that's our village life and our daily rural life. So for a long time I started to share with you all just what you all watch it. So behind uh, your knowledge and experience. So another one more lifestyle have, so you all don't know. If we say that's 20 years before, are you still having visitor in March? Actually, right now I can't say Jay, because right now it's still going on COVID, and so still don't have permission any visitors. So I don't know. I can't say right now. That's what will happen about the March. So here I'm just going to tell you all. So 20 years before, one more things that's here in these areas had not electricity. So just we got electricity here. It's when I was 11th standard. That means is 15, 16, and so 10, 15. Yeah, almost that's 19 years going on. That's we have electricity. So before 20 years before we had not electricity. So how we all were enjoying our life. So that time one more things, we had not phone and we had not camera. So that's pictures still we can't get it right now, so I can't make videos and I can't show you all. So what we faced in our real life, so that experience I'm going to explain to you all here right now in this broadcast. So lightly just I gave hints to you all in my one broadcast just few days before. So that time here in our village had not toilet, had not electricity, had not TV, and had not sound system. Just what we had, it's a what we had. That's a small radio. I hope. Do you have any idea about this radio? So that time in our life has only a radio. So for listen any music on the radio, about to hear any news on the radio, and radio were main things about to get news, for the listen music and anything. So for entertainment were only radio. So but it's a radio where it's a getting on a radio where it's a playing with only battery. So that time it's in our area had not any store before the towers were put in. Yes, before the towers were put in, so here was only radio. So still I remember those days, and when we all were getting news on the radio, that's going on, it's a cricket match and football match. So actually that's 20 years before we had not idea about the cricket. One more things, we had not idea that's about the cricket. So that time listening to everything on radio. Yes, listening to everything on radio. So slowly we understood about the cricket game. So before cricket game, we had a uh, similar to the old days here. Oh really? I don't know. I don't know if the can করে এক্ষুনি চালাবো। এর হেডফোনটা কি হলো? হেডফোনটা কদিন খুঁজ দিছাম। কোথায় ফেলে দিয়েছে? বক্সে দেখো একবার। So similar to the old days here. Really, I don't know. So that was here. It's a radio, but one more thing, had not electricity. So guys, do you all had that's a before, that's it's a electricity? You all enjoyed in your life about the electricity problem as before TV and all. But here we saw the TV first time in our life. I think that time I was uh, reading on the class 9 or 10 standard when I was 10th standard or in ninth standard. So no, that's yes, ninth standard. So that time, first time we saw the TV, and that's I still I can say that story. So in my village, someone ninth grade, yes, when I was on the ninth grade, so first time we had not TV. That's in my village, that someone first time it's bought one TV that was black and white, but had not electricity. That man boy also understood about the TV, because that man from his childhood, and he was working at Kolkata, and his whole family members were staying in Kolkata. So for the reason, they had a little bit of advantage, and so they had this. They was a little bit of smart. So for the reason, they knew about the TV. So, and without electricity, how TV get on? So they had ideas. So for the reason, first time that's man also arranged TV here in this village. So still I remember those days. So that time it's black and white TV. First time we are watching that here inside the box. People's also dancing, singing, fighting like movie. So it was like a what? How I will explain? I don't know. We all were so excited. So first time when we saw that here, it's inside the box, and also here it's people's also making fighting, dancing, and so it's lots of things happening. So for the reason that at first we was thinking that inside the TV had lots of purples, and there also how that's yes, yes, on the TV we saw that. So that time we saw that we were thinking that maybe inside the box have a lots of people, and they are also dancing. And sometimes we were thinking that's how it's possible inside the like the small box, and how many people also staying under the box. Because you all know that first time if we see, so how we can think, because how we can understand that how what is this, whatever that's here we all were enjoying that TV. And another one more story. Thank you so much, ADCP, and for subscribe my half TV. Thank you so much. So that time it's our areas real life was so bad, robbery, stealing, and still I remember that story. That's evening time after 5:30 p.m. After 5:30. So can you think? It's so early. 5:30 p.m. After 5:30 p.m. and we all were coming home from outside. So any people's, I just install apps. Thank you so much, 8974, and it is good things, and apps is working so good right now. And thank you so much. And after join the Half TV, and you also join my broadcast. Thank you so much. And guys, uh, if you all love to listen like this some real life story about Bikas Haldar, you all know that from Periscope. So you all have to subscribe my Half TV, because in future you all can get more chance to watch some more videos, real life videos, and some real life story. So that time, that's here we had not water system in our village. So what we all were drinking? Do you never heard about the background of because how that's a real life. So 20 years before we had not water system, drinking water system. So how we all were getting our drinking water. So actually that's if we don't have any option, so what we can do, so we all were drinking ponds water. That's here, like in front of my house have a the pond. So that's water we all were drinking. We all were drinking. So actually that's what water. Hey my grandma, welcome and welcome and welcome. So water, it's here in these areas have a had a lots of pond, and still you all can see the government did not help you that times. We all were so little, and government that time, government how will help, because that's about this village. Government did not know that in India had like that village. So we all were out of India map. So government, it did not know that here it's a there have a one village. So actually that's here right now, when I also make videos here from this area. So you all see that's population about this area, many houses and everything. But one day had a time in these areas, in my village, was only four house. In this village was only four house. Can you see that's four house? And otherwise had not anything around my village. So everywhere was filled and filled and filled, and had not, it's a bricks path, were only mud and mud and mud path. And so we never saw that path. Just we got progress and we got developed here. It's in 8 years or 9 years. Otherwise it's a long time. We all were enjoying that mud path and only field and field and fields. But that time was something different and very nice, and everything were natural. But that time it's we had not water system. So we all were drinking the pond water. So what kind of pond water we are all were drinking? So here, very close to our house, that pond water we all were using for take shower, and for wash, for dishwash, and wash clothes and everything. We all were using very close to my house that's have a pond. But that's pond, if any pond have a little far from our house, so that's pond it's a people's never use much. So from that water is a little bit of were clean. So our family members like our mom, our grandmother were going that's middle of the pond. So that time we had that's one special pot. It's what say it's in English, I forgot that. It's made by mud. So that's our village women were going there, and we're getting water from the middle of the pond, that's clean water. So after get the water, they were coming home, and one separate side of this house, and it was storing and with the pot, this water. So it was slowly getting more clean, and later we all were enjoying that's water after lunch, after dinner. We all were enjoying. But for the reason that time we all were getting so much problem about the cholera and some more disease we all were facing, mostly summertime. You all know that how it will happen, because that time uh, It's in the pond water can stay lots of bacteria, good bacteria, bad bacteria, always stay inside under the water. So, but that time we had not idea that we can get fresh water. So then few years later we saw that a little far from my village. So that's area government also made one water system, and then we understood that that's water, it's perfect for the uh, drinking water and we can use it. So then its peoples all were it's walking almost 1 kilometers far away from our house about to carry drinking water. So at first when we saw that water, so it was so clean, so it's really it's shocked. We shocked that here it's oh my god, that's here like that's clean water, it's possible to get it and from under the ground. So then it's after get the water, and so then we all understood that clean water it's possible to get in our life. So that slowly that's here its population also started to grow up, and then it's then politics also reached in our village, and then we know about the real life, and then we all requested to get water system in our village. And when I remember that's when I was reading on the fifth fourth standard fourth standard fourth grade, and that time it's in our village also installed water system. And when its water system started, so and water system it's after start that's everyone were enjoying, then we started to feel that pond water it's not possible to enjoy for drink, enjoy to take shower, but it was good for wash the clothes, it was good. And then we started to think that maybe we are all developing and improving in our life. But if that's our it's we afford this water for the drinking, but that times we had not here market, and so still that's have a market. I also tell you all that sometimes it's 4 kilometers far away from our village, and that time had not car to go for the market. It's 4 kilometers and 5 kilometers. Here, our family members, like my dad and my grandfathers, were going there to buy some vegetables and something more. That's what we need, grocery, daily necessary, like those things. If we wanted to buy, so we had to walk 5 kilometers by paddle there. It's we were getting some grocery and some veggies, and then evening time they were coming home because it's 5 kilometers have to walk to go there for market, and it will take time. So morning time our grandfathers and our dad were started it's a journey, and so before get evening they were coming back to home from the market. So whole day it was taking time. So and they all have to come home before get evening, because when it will be evening, so evening time is more dangerous. I looked it up, that's about 3 miles. I don't know, that's 3 miles. 5 or 6 kilometers is 3 miles, I don't know. So it's have to go going time without bag, that's how people are walking, but coming time it will be overload with potatoes, rice, and rice, potatoes, and something more what we'll buy. And one more things, because that time was more dangerous, because that time in our areas, and actually it's not only in this area. So in West Bengal, that's every village area, that's peoples were getting die without food. So when it's someone also buying food, and that time it was so much scareful that people's will it's rob the all foods. So for the reason, anyone not going to the market. So that time from our village, 4 and 5 peoples were making one group, and that's a group, 5 peoples and 6 peoples after make one group, and they were going to the market, because they know that if coming time, and when they will come home from the market, so with rice and food, so another peoples can attack to rob the all foods, because that time where so much food crisis, so much. And I heard the news from my grandfather. That's my grandfather also telling us, that's my grandfather's one my grandfather's dad were four brothers, sorry, 3 brothers. My grandfather's dad were 3 brothers. One brothers also got died with food, and so then 2 brothers are also left, and one brother's also here. It's a one brother, son is here in this village right now. So for the reason that peoples were so careful about to come home after get all after buy all grocery, and before get evening time, they were had to come back home, because had not lights, so dark at that times. Snakes, fox, and some wild more things were available so much, and mostly here was available so much snakes, and so all lots of poisonous snakes. And in this situation, if anyone were getting the mm, snake bite, so can you imagine that's what will happen? But one more things, that time peoples were not getting chance to visit with doctor. So various peoples trust trust on God. So we all believe about the snake god. You all know that many times you all watch it. So if anyone were getting snake bite, so we all were thinking that's a what say, that's a medicine from the trees. That's medicine also from the trees, and here it's a what say in English, like a what say, it's some purples also still make that like they are like a naan. So they will make some medicine with some trees, some leaf, and they also tell us about the story, or about God. And they will say that you just wait and enjoy, and it's God will make you treatment. So what we all saw the at last, that people were getting die without treatment, and that time also had not education on our mind, so how we can think. So if we say in our village, and our generation is right now, it's right now I'm 35 years old man. So that time we were first peoples here in our village, that we all started to make study. We all went school. So before our senior, that's where my sister. my sister also started to go school from that time here in this village. At that time, we had this school in our area, but we had not habit about to go school. We had not guidelines, mostly not for my generation, just before us, when like my dad, my uncle. So in this time had school, but they were not going to school. That time they were thinking school is not good. School is not good. So for the reason, pupils were avoiding to go to school. But slowly its pupils all understood about the lifestyle, and education is most needed for our life, and then we can get up everything. So for the reason, it's our dad, when they also grown up and they understood, that's here it's for the kids need to get admission to school. Still I remember those days. That's first time when I was going to school. So that time I was carrying so much, but that time its education system were so hard, and teachers, they were hitting so much to the people, to the kids. So for the reason, we all were getting so much scared about to go to school, because if we don't make study, so it's a teachers will use the stick about to hit us, and so very badly will hit us. So for the reason, everyone were getting scared. But in all of those scarness things, but our it's a guardians also did good guide, and also send us to school, and so today we can read the English. But one more thing, that's when we all were going to school, and so that time we in our school had not bench. And still I remember that school was made by, it's a mud house. And so here on the floor we all were sitting to take seat in the school. So from our house, we had to carry any bag. I mean, cements bag, like, so like that's plastic bags we all were carrying with our school with our hand, because when we will arrive the school, and so there we will take seat. Otherwise, our pants, clothes will get dirty. So for the reason, we were carrying from our home its plastic bag to take shade there. Then we will start our school. But it was that was something, another different kind of lifestyle. Really, it was a different kind of lifestyle, and we all times were feeling happy, because that time we did not understand about our sadness. Every seconds, every minute, we were very happy, really. And still sometimes we try to memorial, that's here how was lifestyle, because that times people were not thinking much about the future, about the anything. Just it's peoples were busy how to arrange foods for the family. That time had not bank, had not anything. So for the reason, everyone were busy how will earn money to get arrange foods for everything. So how still I have the remember, I have I have on my memory, and its purpose where every day maximum were earning, it's 25 rupees. So can you it's a calculate right now, 25 rupees per day. Anyone can earn any day maximum only 25 rupees. So if we uh, think that's 25 rupees, that means how much it will be? Maybe 20 cent, or I don't know. So like that's something uh in your currency. So peoples were earning only 20, but that time peoples had not work every day. Where people will work? Because maximum people's also with same situation, so where people will work. So then people's how where it's handling their life that time. So I still remember that my grandfather had a business like a fish business. So my grandfather where it's fishing in our canal, pond, outside had a pond. So there it's a whole night we are fishing, and morning time it's going to city to sell fish. And there peoples were getting some money and were making some uh, making some business. So like that situation where here in our village. So guys, here 11:31 here right now, and I should go to sleep right now. And so another part I will tell you all later, and another one more days, and I will explain more. So thank you so much, everyone who all enjoyed this story. And so, guys, if you all want to listen more, I've grown so much. Yes. So if you all love to listen like this story, so you all can make comments in this comment box here, and the later when you will get to the replay. And so then I will get more energy to make like the broadcast. So love you all. Thank you so much. Have a great day for you. It's 11:32. I'm